Have you ever been so tired that you couldn't trust your own eyes? That thin line between reality and hallucination? It's a dangerous place to be, especially when you're alone in a hospital at 2 a.m. Let me tell you about the night that made me question everything I thought I knew about what's real and what isn't. Before we dive into this nightmare, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Trust me, you'll want to be awake for this one. My name is Marcus, and I work as a pharmacy tech at St. Michael's Memorial Hospital in rural Georgia. Night shift, 6 p.m. to 4 a.m. usually. I can handle it. But this particular night, this was different. I'd been awake for nearly 38 hours straight. You see, I'd spent the previous night at my wife Sarah's family home, watching her young cousins while their parents were away. The house had no curtains, just bare windows staring into the darkness. I couldn't sleep a wink, but I had to power through my final shift before my week off. By midnight, the hospital felt different. Every sound echoed longer than it should. Every shadow seemed to move when I wasn't looking directly at it. I was stocking medications in the surgery rooms, trying to stay focused by blasting music through my headphones. That's when I heard it. The distinctive screech of the surgery room door behind me, followed by that loud crash it always makes when closing. I spun around, but nothing. Empty doorway, empty hallway, just the fluorescent lights humming overhead. The next room I entered was dark. As I reached for the light switch, I saw a figure hunched over the sharps bed, where we dispose of used needles. We'd caught someone stealing morphine from there before, so my heart started racing. But when I flipped the switch, the room was empty. That's when things started getting really strange. At 2 a.m., I had to deliver medications to each floor. The 5th floor was being renovated on one side. Empty rooms, no patients, no nurses, just endless dark corridors that seemed to stretch into infinity. As I passed room 5512, I heard it, a hospital bed rattling violently. Inside was an elderly man having what looked like a seizure, blood streaming down his face, making these sounds like something straight out of a zombie movie. The monitor was screaming that high-pitched alert that means a patient is coding. I blinked, and it was gone. Clean bed, silent monitor, empty room. Running back to the elevator, I just wanted to get to the safety of the pharmacy. But when the doors opened, there he was, the same old man, wearing a security uniform, complete with a hospital badge. He smiled and patted my shoulder as he got in. The elevator went straight back up to the 5th floor without me touching a button. When it returned, it was empty. I spent the rest of my shift huddled in the pharmacy, trying to convince myself it was just sleep deprivation. Google says hallucinations start between 30 and 40 hours without sleep. I was at hour 38. But as I was leaving, I looked up at the 5th floor one last time. There he was, standing at the window, staring down at me. His eyes, they weren't the eyes of someone who is alive. I quit that job the next day, but sometimes, when I drive past that hospital at night, I still see him in that 5th floor window, watching, waiting, and I wonder, was it really just a hallucination? If you enjoyed this true horror story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real encounters with the unexplained. Sweet dreams. If you can sleep after this,